All right, so as I'm packing up orders here, I thought it would be really fun to show you guys how to design your own hang tags that you can put on the garments for your customers. So I'm going to show you how I exactly designed these right here. There's nothing on the back, really simple and super easy. I think I designed these in like literally 2 seconds. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. Okay, so like I said, today's a little bit different. I'm doing a tutorial for you on how to design your own hang tags for your online boutique business. So if you don't know who I am Raquel, and I am here to teach you everything on how to get started on your online boutique. So if you are looking for more information and more resources, I have a ton of resources for you below in the description, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Okay, so the hang tags that I showed you earlier, I literally designed those in 2 seconds. It's super, super simple. And I now use Canva for most of my graphics, most of my designs. Is just a lot easier to use. And that's coming from, a design background where I've used Adobe Illustrator for most of my career, which is like 15 years. And now I actually prefer Canva for most things. If there's something that Canva doesn't do, then I'll hop on over to Adobe Illustrator. But for the most part, if you're not a graphic designer or anything like that, Canva is going to be the perfect option for you. And you can use the free version. I do have the paid version, but it's not that expensive if you do want to upgrade. But for what we're doing today, you do not need to get the pro version or anything like that. So the first thing that you are going to want to do is to figure out the size of the hang tag that you want. So for reference, the one that I showed you is 3.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So I would go ahead and click over here and create a design. And I am going to create a custom size. You can see actually that I already did it, the 3.5 by 1.5, and just make sure this right here says inches instead of pixels. So that way you get the right dimensions there. And then just create the new template, if you will. And I already have that done over here. So this is what it looks like. And this was my design. Again, it's a super minimalist brand. So I didn't want anything too crazy. I didn't want any images or anything like that. So I kept it super, super simple. And that's really my style for most of my branding and most of my businesses. But if your brand is a little bit more, not minimalist, then you can totally add in other stuff here. I like to get ideas on Pinterest for what I like design-wise, because surprisingly enough, I don't feel like I'm that creative. So I really need to get a lot of inspiration from Pinterest and see, kind of what other people are doing, and then come up with my own design after I get inspiration there. So again, this one is super simple, but you can see this is the size of the 3.5 by 1.5. And this is the logo I already created. I literally did this just using this font here in Canva. I didn't do anything crazy like get my own font or anything like that. And then I wanted a place where I could put the website, and I have my, say for example, my Facebook and my Instagram page, that kind of stuff in other places on my packaging. So on the hang tag, I just wanted to keep it simple and just have the website that they could visit. So I brought in my logo that I already did using just the font, like I said right there. And so then this part right here, all I did was grab an element over here, and I think it was, I just type in square or rectangle even, and then I probably just grabbed this, and let's make that black. And then I just brought it over here, kind of in the spot where I wanted it to be. Made it go the whole width of the end right there, and it can go past, it doesn't have to be exactly lined up, because that's not going to show anyway. So you don't have to have all of that like exactly lined up. I actually like to have it go over a little bit just so there isn't any surprising white spots around it. So I just have it go all the way over the edge, I guess you could say. So then, say for example, you already have your logo then, and you just paste in your logo down here. And then let's see. So for this font, I wanted to pick an easy font to read. And I usually use this, the Poppins font. I use that for a lot on websites just because I think it looks modern and super clean and easy to read. So then I just used that and I typed out here. Let's go over here, grab text. You could just even click on any of these and it doesn't have to be what it is. Let's see. Luna and Luca.com, and then I'll change it to the Poppins font. And Canva has so many cool fonts. That's what's nice about it too, is that it has so many different fonts that you can choose from that you don't have to like go searching to download your own fonts or anything like that like I used to do. So this is really nice to be able to come in and use some fonts. So to make things bigger and smaller, all I'm doing here is grabbing the end or the corner, I guess you could say right here, and I make it smaller or bigger. So this is going on black. So if you want to change the color of anything for the font, you're going to change the color right here. And I'm going to make that white. So you can see I made it white right here. If you wanted to change, say for example, this, that's super simple. You just change the color by clicking the little color box right here and you can change that as well. So that can be any color that you want. Definitely have your branding. If you haven't watched my branding video yet, definitely watch that just so you get an idea of how to keep your brand consistent, because one of the number one important things for your new boutique business, like you do not want your branding all over the place. You don't want like 1,000 colors, 1,000 fonts. No, you definitely just want to keep it simple. So then to rotate it, kind of how I did there, you just grab that little circle thing and you can spin it, and this is telling you the degrees. So let's do the 90 degrees right there. And then you can just put it here. And these little lines that show up is just predicting where you want things to line up to. So it's really nice because this little line in the middle is telling me that it's like centered. So if I bring this up or down, it's going to tell me when it's centered with the logo here or the document. So I'm moving this up and down. So it makes it super easy instead of trying to figure out just by looking at it whether it's centered or not. I've never been good at that. So let's make sure this is centered. So now it's centered. And then I feel like this is still not visible enough. So then I'm going to just go ahead and make that bold. If it does something like that, it just means this text box is not long enough, and you can just grab the side and then elongate it, but just make sure that you then again center it. So there you have it. I just made this one pink. And when you're all done with your design, you can just go up here in the right hand corner and click download. And then I would suggest either downloading it as a PDF print because you'll be printing it. You can get it printed pretty much anywhere. Vistaprint.com is a good one, or your favorite printing website, but I just go to here, PDF print. And then if you have more than one page, I'll just download page 2 and then download. That's literally how I designed, and you can see that was just, a few seconds or minutes there. That's literally how I designed the hang tags, and I love these hang tags. I get comments on them all the time from my customers that they love the packaging and they love these designs. So I hope that helped you figure out how to design your own hang tag. Let me know below in the comments if you plan to make and design your own hang tags. And as always, if you loved this video, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any other cool videos. All right, I'll see you guys again next week.